If you're over 60 and noticing those dark, stubborn patches on your face, maybe around your cheeks, forehead, or hands, I want you to know two things. First, you're not alone. And second, you don't need expensive laser treatments or chemical peels to see real, visible improvement. I'm Dr. Margaret Wells, and today, I'm going to share a simple, natural nighttime solution that has helped countless seniors reduce the look of age spots, sunspots, and pigmentation. Using nothing more than castor oil and a few common ingredients you may already have at home. Let's start with the truth about dark spots after 60. These spots are medically referred to as solar lentigines, and they appear because of a lifetime of sun exposure. As we age, our skin becomes thinner and loses its ability to regenerate quickly. And for seniors, especially those with lighter skin or a history of sunburns, melanin, the pigment in your skin, starts clustering unevenly in small patches. The result? Brown, tan, or grayish spots that grow larger over time. These spots are not dangerous, but they can be frustrating. They can make your skin look older than it is. And many of my patients tell me it's the one skin issue they can't hide with makeup, and the one that makes them feel like they're aging the fastest. Now, here's where castor oil comes in. Castor oil has been used for centuries in traditional medicine, from ancient Egypt to Ayurvedic practice, for everything from hair growth to wound healing. But what most people don't realize is that castor oil is packed with ricinoleic acid, a fatty acid with anti-inflammatory and pigment-lightening properties. When applied consistently to dark spots, castor oil may help fade their appearance by moisturizing the area deeply, stimulating new skin cell turnover, and softening the pigmentation from the inside out. But, and this is critical, castor oil works best when applied at night, when your skin is in its natural healing cycle. And it works even better when combined with just two other ingredients that I'll reveal later in this video, both of which enhance its ability to penetrate and brighten aging skin. Let me tell you about one of my patients, Ruth, age 68. She had two large sunspots on her left cheek, which she called her blotches. She had tried over-the-counter creams for years, but nothing helped. We switched her to a castor oil plus baking soda paste applied nightly. Within 3 weeks, the spots began to lighten, and by 2 months, her skin tone looked visibly more even, without a single dollar spent on fancy skincare. She told me, "I finally look like me again, not like someone wearing a shadow." So why is this solution so senior-friendly? Because castor oil is deeply moisturizing for dry, aging skin, gentle and non-comedogenic. It won't clog pores, anti-inflammatory, great for those with sensitive or rosacea-prone skin, rich in antioxidants, which combat the visible signs of aging. And best of all, it's affordable, safe, and natural. This is why I recommend it to my patients over 60 who are looking for a natural way to brighten their skin and reduce age-related pigmentation. Now that you understand why castor oil works so well for aging skin and dark spots, let me show you exactly how to apply it, because the method, the timing, and the ingredients matter. And I promise, this takes less than 2 minutes a night. It's gentle, it's science-backed, and it's something you can do from the comfort of your own bathroom. No prescriptions or spa appointments required. Let's begin with the most important step. Use only pure, cold-pressed castor oil. Not the thick, sticky version from drugstores meant for constipation relief. You want cosmetic-grade castor oil, hexane-free, organic if possible, which is thinner and safe for delicate facial skin. Now here's how to make my dark spot clearing nighttime paste ideal for seniors over 60. Dr. Wells Castor Oil Dark Spot Paste Night Formula. Ingredients: 1 teaspoon of cold-pressed castor oil, ½ teaspoon of baking soda. Optional: 1 drop of lemon essential oil. not lemon juice. Instructions: mix the castor oil and baking soda into a smooth paste. The baking soda helps mildly exfoliate the surface while enhancing absorption. Add just 1 drop of lemon essential oil. This adds a gentle brightening effect, but won't irritate if diluted properly. Skip this if your skin is ultra-sensitive. Apply directly to your dark spots using a Q-tip or clean fingertip. Leave it on overnight. If you're concerned about your pillow, cover the area with a small breathable bandage or use a towel over your pillowcase. In the morning, wash your face with lukewarm water and pat dry. Follow up with your usual moisturizer, ideally one with SPF. Why overnight? Because your skin's repair cycle kicks in at night. That's when collagen is rebuilt, cell turnover increases, and melanin activity slows down. By applying the paste before bed, you're giving the ingredients time to penetrate deeply and work with your skin's natural rhythm, not against it. And for seniors, this is even more important. After 60, our skin doesn't regenerate as quickly. So giving it consistent, gentle care over several nights in a row can dramatically improve tone, texture, and brightness. I also recommend these supporting habits for maximum impact. Avoid direct sun exposure on your face during the day. Always wear a broad-spectrum sunscreen, even if you're indoors near windows. Don't scrub or pick at spots. This worsens pigmentation. Keep your skin well hydrated with fragrance-free moisturizers. Be patient. Natural brightening takes consistent effort, but the results last. Let me tell you about my patient Geraldine, 71. She had discoloration on her temples and under her eyes from decades of driving and sun exposure. She applied this paste nightly for 4 weeks, skipped the lemon oil, and kept her skincare routine simple. When she returned to my office, I noticed her skin looked clearer, and she smiled and said, "For the first time in years, I didn't put on concealer before leaving the house." To recap, use cold-pressed, hexane-free castor oil. Mix with baking soda for gentle exfoliation. Apply the paste directly on spots every night. Protect your skin during the day. Be patient. Most seniors see results within 3 to 6 weeks. By now, you might be wondering, why do some of my dark spots fade faster than others? Or even, how do I know if my spot is just cosmetic or something I should worry about? These are smart questions, and they matter. Because while castor oil is a gentle and natural way to improve the look of dark spots, not every spot is the same, and not every spot should be ignored. Let's start with what makes some pigmentation harder to treat. Your skin has multiple layers. The top layer, the epidermis, renews every 28 to 35 days in younger people, but after 60, this process slows to 45 days or more. That means any topical treatment, even natural ones like castor oil, need time and consistency to reach through the layers of built-up cells and target the melanin clusters below. Now add in factors like how long the spot has been there, how deep the pigmentation goes, how much sun exposure you've had in that area, your natural skin tone and history of inflammation, and you'll understand why one dark spot might fade in 2 weeks and another takes 2 months. That's completely normal. Natural healing doesn't move at the speed of makeup. It moves at the pace of biology, but the changes last longer and support your skin's overall health instead of just hiding the issue. However, there's a more important point we need to cover here. When should you worry about a dark spot? Most dark spots that come from age and sun are harmless, but if your spot has uneven borders, changes color suddenly, red, black, or multiple colors, becomes itchy, crusty, or bleeds, grows rapidly over weeks, feels raised like a new bump, you must see a dermatologist immediately. It could be something more serious, like melanoma, seborrheic keratosis, or another skin condition that requires a professional diagnosis. Never try to treat a suspicious spot with castor oil or any at-home remedy. Your skin's safety comes first. Beauty comes second. Let me tell you about Joanne, age 67. She had a brown patch on her shoulder she'd been treating with oils for 6 months. When I looked at it, I noticed the borders were jagged and the center was darker than the edges. We sent her to a specialist. It turned out to be an early-stage melanoma. Thankfully, it was removed quickly, and she's doing great today. She told me if I had just kept using creams, I wouldn't be here having this conversation. That's why I always say, if you're not sure, get it checked first. If you've made it this far, I can tell you care deeply about your skin, and you want results that are natural, safe, and effective. So let me share a secret I reserve for my most committed patients. There's one oil that, when blended with castor oil, can double its skin brightening power, especially for mature skin. That oil is rosehip seed oil, and when seniors over 60 combine these two healing oils at night, the results are often remarkable. Let's talk science for a moment. Castor oil works by deeply moisturizing the skin, softening dark spots and stimulating circulation. But rosehip seed oil brings in something extra. It's rich in vitamin A, as natural retinoic acid, vitamin C, essential fatty acids, and antioxidants that directly support skin tone correction, elasticity, and collagen renewal. Here's why that matters. As you age, your skin naturally produces less collagen, which leads to thinner, more fragile skin, and slower healing of pigmentation. Vitamin A helps boost that cell regeneration. Vitamin C reduces the intensity of melanin clusters that create visible dark patches. And the omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids in rosehip oil nourish your lipid barrier. That's your skin's natural shield against dryness and age-related breakdown. Here's how I recommend using it. Dr. Wells Castor plus Rosehip Night Blend. Mix 3 drops of rosehip seed oil with 1 teaspoon of castor oil. Warm gently between your fingers. Massage into clean skin at night. Focus on dark spots, but apply lightly all over if your skin is very dry. Leave on overnight. No need to wash until morning. Repeat nightly for 30 to 60 days. This combination not only targets dark spots, it also improves overall tone, texture, hydration, and softness. Let me tell you about Arthur, 73. He had dark patches on his temples and lower cheeks from decades of sun while playing golf. He also struggled with extremely dry skin. We switched him from a store-bought serum to the castor and rosehip blend nightly. Within 5 weeks, the patches lightened significantly, but more importantly, his skin felt stronger, smoother, and less irritated. He told me, "I didn't just look better, my face actually felt alive again." Why is this especially good for seniors? Because rosehip oil is lightweight and absorbs easily, so it won't sit greasy on thinner skin. Naturally anti-inflammatory, calming redness and irritation. Non-comedogenic, meaning it won't clog your pores. Full of nutrients your aging skin craves, but no longer produces on its own. Even better, rosehip oil is gentle enough for daily use. You've got the oils. You know the ingredients. Now it's time to bring it all together into a simple, effective nighttime routine tailored just for seniors. Because here's the truth. It's not just what you put on your skin. It's how and when you apply it that makes the difference. And for those over 60, nighttime is when your skin finally has a chance to repair, reset, and receive the nourishment it needs. Aging skin is delicate. The outer layer, known as the epidermis, becomes thinner with age and loses elasticity. That's why harsh scrubs, drying cleansers, or overly complex skincare routines often do more harm than good for seniors. Instead, we want a gentle, nutrient-rich routine that supports skin renewal without causing inflammation. Here's the exact nighttime routine I give my patients over 60. Step 1. Gentle cleansing. Use a fragrance-free, cream-based cleanser. Avoid foaming or gel cleansers that strip natural oils. Massage gently into damp skin using upward circles. Rinse with lukewarm water, never hot. Pat dry with a soft towel, leaving the skin slightly damp. This helps absorb oils better. Step 2. Apply your castor oil blend. Choose either the castor oil plus baking soda paste if targeting visible, stubborn dark spots, or the castor oil plus rosehip oil blend if treating full-face dullness or widespread pigmentation. Use clean fingertips or a cotton swab. Gently dab onto dark spots or massage into areas of concern. No need to rub hard. Let the oil do the work. If using the paste, only apply it to specific spots. If using the blend, feel free to smooth it across larger areas. Step 3. Rest and repair. Leave the application on overnight. You can sleep on a clean towel or use a silk pillowcase to avoid oil stains. No need to wash it off before bed. Let your skin soak up the nutrients. Step 4. Rinse in the morning and apply SPF. In the morning, cleanse again gently. Follow with a senior-friendly moisturizer with SPF 30 or higher, even if you're staying indoors. This is key to preventing new spots and protecting the fading progress. Let me tell you about a couple, Margaret and Paul, both in their 70s. They started this routine together as part of their wind-down habit. Within a month, Paul noticed his sun blotches were softening. Margaret said her cheeks had regained a smoothness she hadn't seen in years. More importantly, they told me the ritual made them feel peaceful, youthful, and in control of their skin again. We felt like we were caring for ourselves, not just treating our skin. Here are some bonus tips I always recommend. Wash your pillowcases twice a week. Stay hydrated. Your skin starts glowing from the inside. Get 7 to 8 hours of sleep. That's when skin does its best work. Avoid harsh soaps or exfoliating scrubs on aging skin. Be consistent. Habits beat hype every single time. You've come this far because you care about your skin, your health, and your self-confidence. So let's finish strong with some final wisdom. The mistakes to avoid, the habits to keep, and the reminder that aging skin is not broken skin. It's skin that needs kindness, not chemicals. If you're using castor oil nightly to fade dark spots, please remember, it's a gentle, long-game remedy. You will not see overnight miracles, and that's okay. But if you stick with it and pair it with smart skin choices, you'll wake up one morning, look in the mirror, and see a face that reflects light again, not shadows. Let's start with what not to do, because even a good routine can be derailed by bad habits. Don't use lemon juice directly on your skin. It's far too acidic for senior skin and can cause burns or hyperpigmentation. Don't exfoliate aggressively or use harsh scrubs. Thin, aging skin can tear easily, causing inflammation and more pigment. Don't switch products every week. Natural remedies require time. Stick to one blend for at least 30 days before judging. Don't ignore new or changing spots. Always check with a dermatologist if anything looks unusual. And never, ever skip SPF. Even indoors, UV rays sneak in and undo weeks of progress. Now, here's what you should do if you want lasting skin improvements. Stay consistent. Apply your castor oil remedy every single night. Moisturize. Dry skin ages faster. Hydrated skin heals faster. Sleep. Aim for 7 to 8 hours. It's when skin repair is most active. Eat smart. Colorful fruits, omega-3 rich foods, and green tea can support a more even tone from the inside. Stay kind to your skin and yourself. Confidence looks good at every age. Let me leave you with one last story about Gloria, 81. She had dark spots across her cheeks that made her feel like her face was stained. We started her on the Castor and rosehip routine. But more importantly, we created a mindset ritual around it. She told herself each night as she applied it, "This is me choosing to care for the face that's carried me through decades." After 2 months, her spots had faded. But what stood out most was her smile. "I don't just look clearer," she said. "I feel clearer." That's the power of intentional care. It doesn't just brighten your face, it brightens your life. Your senior skin clearing cheat sheet. Use cold-pressed castor oil. Add rosehip seed oil or baking soda. Never both together. Apply to clean skin nightly. Protect with SPF during the day. Be patient. Real beauty takes time. See a dermatologist for any suspicious or painful spots. And never stop believing that your skin is worth caring for. Dark spots don't define you, but they don't have to stay either. Let your skin reflect who you are, strong, wise, and beautifully aging. If this helped you, give the video a thumbs up and share it with someone who might need this gentle reminder. Subscribe for more natural, science-backed senior skincare tips from me, Dr. Margaret Wells. And comment below, have you ever tried castor oil for your skin? I'd love to hear your experience. Until next time, sleep well, glow strong, and don't let age dim your radiance.